Hello, welcome to the Green Winch vaping channel. Up day 3 of the Vapouround. Vapouround. I think I said Vapouround. Remember, I was in an hotel. I weren't in my usual comfort zone. I got the name a little bit wrong. It's Vapouround. Vapouround. Global Awards. Right, it's day 3, and I'm home now, and I've jumped. Well, it's a little boy's birthday today, so I've jumped out to the car while they're tidying up. So I thought I wanted to do day 3, and I think this is important because if I'm involved in a judging process of anything, the way I see it is, I want this to be the best it can be. The best judging process, the best bunch of judges, the best awards. For whatever awards we're doing, I want it to be the best it can be. I'm passionate about that. So I think doing these 3-day sort of almost vlogs or whatever these sort of things are called, explaining the judging process, it's the only way the judging process and everything can get better. Everything can get better. There's nothing at all is perfect. If you think you're involved in the most perfectest thing ever, you're not. Everything can improve, and I think if you want to be the best, if you want to be involved with stuff that is classed as the best, then it needs to improve and move forward. That's why we're judging vape products, or we've been judging vape products for 3 solid days, because we want to find the best of the best products out there for the consumer. So it is for the consumer. These awards and everything, they're for the consumer, really. They are for the consumer, right? So you can think about it. You can think it is a little gold star on the vape company's badges, and they can advertise on the websites and everything that they've won and all this blah, blah. But really, it's for the consumer, because it's like the Oscars and everything like that, and all these awards of everything awards. The best out there is what should win. The best of the best should be win. So most people can watch it and go, that's a good film. I'm glad that's won some awards, because that is a good film. Like that. So I am very, very pleased to have been invited. And I'm pleased at the way the judging has gone. Now, none of us know any winners, because like, you don't know. When you get. When I was driving up to Derby, and it's like a 3-hour drive, so I had a lot of time to think. I was thinking, is this going to be kind of a... Right, this is the winner, but let's judge these anyway. But this one has won. We're going to tell everyone this one has won, but let's judge all these other products anyway. It was nothing like that. It was very, very fair. So whatever wins, like we say, none of us judges know, whatever wins has won because it's won fairly. But things can improve. So I am, and I hope Gary does as well. And I hope the other 2 judges as well, Mike and Nick, do as well. Try to move it forward, and let's be the best vape awards ever. Let's be the fairest. It's pretty fair. Let's be the best. Let's be like the Oscars of the vape awards. Let's be the awards that everyone wants to win. Every vape company wants to win. Now, when I'm invited to something, that's how I want to push something. I want something to be the best. Now, speaking to the team at Vapouround, they're very much open to feedback. And I think inviting me and Gary on, and I'm not like the other 2, brilliant, but inviting me and Gary along, we're kind of outsiders in a way, because we ain't involved in much in the industry. We're outsiders. We review products, and I think if you watch both of our channels, you'll know we're very fair. If something ain't good, we're telling you something's not good. If something's brilliant, we're telling you something's brilliant. We're giving honest opinions and reviews on every single product that turns up at our house to be reviewed. So I think Vapouround getting us on board, we can move this forward. Now, the other 2 judges, brilliant. I would like next year to be the same 4 people. I think if next year it's the same 4 people, it can be even better. Now, I hope, like I said, I hope Gary does as well. And I hope the other 2 judges do as well. I'm going to send some feedback to Vapouround, how I would like the judging to improve and move on in the future. And I hope I get invited back next year, because it's been an amazing experience. So on the last day, we did tanks, RBAs, I think it was just tanks and RBAs on the last day. Might have just been tanks and RBAs. Then we had to go over a few other stuff. So the last day, yeah, the last day was the shortest of the lot. And we did some, which was nice, them giving us a short day, because then I can drive home and beat the rush hour and all this sort of business. Tanks and RBAs. So, like I said in yesterday's video, I believe it went up yesterday, day 2, that you need longer. I feel like I needed longer with the mods. It's the same thing with the tanks. I just feel like I needed a bit longer. And it's also the companies, vape companies, and now, like I said during yesterday's one as well, it's down to them to put their products forward to be judged on. A lot more companies. Now, I have a lot of contacts in vape companies, a lot of contacts, all the big ones I have contacts of. You've got your Watofus, your Vaporessos, your Watofus, I said them, your Voopus, your Geek Vapes, you name, apart from Smok. Smok, for some reason, Smoke Tech, they don't like me. Smok, if you're watching, Smoke Tech, Smok, if you're watching, get in contact. We can build bridges. All the major in Innican, all the major, basically, they contact me. They contact me through the channel they've seen, and I have a contact with a lot of all the big ones. There's, apart from Smok Tech, I can't think of another big vape company that don't call me. Well, another big one. All these big ones contact me. Now, I have a lot of contacts in them, and I'm going to be contacting them throughout maybe the next couple of weeks and telling them, next year, put your product through. Put your products through. I want to see more of your products through. Like I said, it's not expensive. It's more like an admin fee that these companies pay. Put your products through to these Vape Awards. And then next year, if I get invited to these Vape Awards around this time next year, I want to turn up and I want to see all these amazing products. Because there's a lot more out there that we didn't judge because they weren't put through by the company. Now, this is not Vape Brand's. This is not to do with Vape Brand. This is to do with the companies. And maybe word of mouth getting out there. So I will try to spread that word of mouth throughout the year and telling these companies, look, put your products through. Not telling them what products to put through. I don't want to be involved in any, like, put this product through because I think it could win. None of that. I'm just going to say to them, look, put some of your products through to next year. Because there's a lot of e-liquids. I don't think there's no more e-liquids that need putting through. But a lot of 88 Vape, if you're watching, put your e-liquids through. I will be very biased. I won't be. Like I say, there's a lot of products that can be put through that I'd like to see next year. A lot more companies from your big ones and even your small ones. Now, you don't have to be one of these Wells Geek Vapes, Vaporessos. Sometimes it's nice if you're a little small company and you've got a team of about, I don't know, 5 or so people, and you've made a vape product that you've put your love, your soul, everything in it. Send one out. Send a couple of them out to Vapouround next year. Or Vapouround even next year. Send a couple of them out and say, look, we're a tiny little team. Here's a couple of our products. Let us know what you think. Have them judged by experts. See, I used experts there. I think that's what needs to go forward. Going forward to next year, we can only make things better. Now, like I say, I will be emailing Vapouround to change their name to Vapouround and not Vapouround because I'll keep getting it wrong. I'll just be emailing them and just giving them a lot of feedback, in-depth feedback. Like I say, I hope Gary and Mike and Nick does as well. And then next year, I'd like to walk in exactly the same 4 people and we can push it forward. That's why I like doing these sort of 3-day events. So, because I think these awards, they need to be open. We don't want to fall into the issue with like the Oscars and the BAFTAs and all this sort of stuff. They get all backlash for doing all sorts of silly things. Let's keep it serious. Let's keep it sensible. These are companies we are judging, and we need to judge harshly as well their products because we want to find the best of the best that's out there. I believe this year we've done it, but we can do it better next year. That's the point I want to get to. We've done it this year. We can do it better next year. Now I'll see my other 3 amigos, hopefully, and the rest of Vapouround's team on the 12th of May because I'm going to the awards ceremony. Now, I've never been to anything like an awards ceremony, and I've never been close to anything like this before in my life, so I'm going to have to buy a suit. I've got a +1. I think you get champagne, you get meal. It's a big event. Of course, if you subscribe to this channel, you will see a video on that. Now, that's the 12th of May. And on the 13th of May, I believe it's the Birmingham Vape Expo, whatever that's called. And I'm going to be going to that as well. Now, I've never been to a Vape Expo. But you know what? After doing this judging, I thought, let's do some more of this. Because I enjoyed it so much. So much. Like, when I got invited to this, I was in two minds. I was like, I asked so many people, should I do this? Should I do this? And I was looking kind of for any excuse not to turn up. Not to say to them, thanks for the invite, but no. Because it's the easy way, innit? Because obviously, like, I'm not making money, but it's the easy way, innit? Just to say, no, my car's broke down. I ain't got a car. I can't make it. No, I can't make it. But I thought, you know what? A few people pushed me in the right directions, like people around me, and said, just do it. What you got to lose? Do it. I'm glad I did. And I'll be glad to do more stuff in the future. So if you want to get a selfie with me, I don't know why you wouldn't. Turn up on the 13th to the Vape Expo in Birmingham. I'll be there. Gary will be there. And yeah, I'm gonna walk around. I may do some talks on stages. I don't care what I do now. So we'll be doing all this. And on the 12th, there's the awards ceremony. That's going to be a big day, isn't it? That's going to be a big day. That's going to be a special day. That's in Birmingham as well. I was up in Derby. That's in Birmingham, the award ceremony, and obviously the Expo's in Birmingham on the 13th the next day. Hopefully I won't be too hungover, because I think there's free food and free drink and all this, and we're going to get treated like VIPs, me, Gary, Mike and Nick, treated like VIPs, red carpet, the lot. Go to Vapouround's website and check out last year's images, and I think they've got videos up maybe from last year's awards. That's what I'll be going to this year, next month, so I better hurry up and get a suit, because I've only got a couple of suits, and they're basically funeral suits. I've got a really nice black suit, but it's my funeral suit. Because you never know, do you? You just don't know, do you? You have to have a funeral suit ready. I know this is a morbid thing to say, but you do need to have a funeral suit ready. A funeral suit ready. You never know. You never know. Maybe I'll just turn up in that, because that is the only suit I've got. And I have to be smartly dressed. But there we go. There we are. We're the end of it. We've done 3 days. I thought it'd be good just to explain the process so everyone knows. Like I said, let's not get into that. It's a secret. I don't want it to be a secret. I want it to be out there. No, I've not named no names, no companies, no e-liquids, no nothing, no judging, no scoring. But I just wanted to get at it. I think it's got to be open. Obviously, the judging process has got to be closed doors, but everything else around it can be out there. Let's make this, Vapouround, you're listening, the best awards in the world. You lot take care. For more videos on the Green Winch Vaping channel, subscribe, because I've got a load of products turned up. Now all these companies know I'm a judge, they're sending me products left, right and centre. Left, right and centre. I've got piles and piles. I bet Gary's doing the same. Piles and piles and piles is turning up, because on the end of all emails now, I'm going to write Vapouround Global Judge 2023, because why not? You lot take care. I'll see you on the next video. One more vape of this.